Luca is the newest Pixar film to be released on Disney Plus and was directed by Enrico Casarosa and follows the story of Luca, a young sea monster that journeys to the surface world and befriends a young boy that is also a sea monster as they get into many misadventures around the Italian Riviera. Guys, I was really looking forward to Luca. I'm really excited in this new era of Pixar animation that they are beginning to do more original content once again, which I'm always here for. And this one I was looking forward to, but however, I was really disappointed by the lack of fanfare that this movie has been getting in the recent months up to its release on Disney Plus. And so I was really kind of scared going into this film, afraid that I wasn't going to absolutely love it. And even though at the end of the day, I did not absolutely love this film, I still think it is a really fun film that is perfect for the summer season, that has a lot of heart to it, but lacks some of the great depth that a lot of other Pixar films have. One of my favorite things about Luca is honestly going to be the animation. Now, of course, this is a Pixar film. Of course, it's an animated film. The animation is going to look absolutely stunning, but I love how they are able to really capture the spirit of the Italian Riviera. I love the colors and how they pop off the screen. I love the look and design, and the design of the characters is really unique for Pixar because honestly, to me, I think that typically the animation style for Pixar films is very samey. Characters kind of look like they belong in every single movie that they've made so far. You could see all these characters in one movie together. However, I think that Luca has a very unique animation style that sets itself apart from everything that's come before. I really liked the design of the characters. It reminded me a lot of Aardman animation, as well as things like Laika. It felt very stop motion like to me, and I liked that feel. It gave it just a unique identity, and I think Luca really provides itself with its own unique identity. I also like just how fun it is. This is a really fun and enjoyable film to sit down and watch. It's very lighthearted, it can be really funny at times, and it's very laid back, which I think is definitely what the point of this film was. It was just to be a very laid back film. The director really based this on his own childhood, where he and his friend Alberto would go around and just, get into mischief and have a lot of fun with each other. And that's what this film is. And so, in that regard, this film doesn't have much of a plot going on here. Once Luca enters the human world, he is more or less going on adventures with his friend and trying to get a Vespa, which is basically like a bicycle, motorized bicycle of sorts, a moped, and also trying to befriend this girl and take part in a competition. And a lot of this stuff is rather cliched and tired and things that we've seen a lot of times before. But what makes it work for the most part is the likability of the characters, the fun that is displayed on screen, and sometimes that's enough for me. I mean, this isn't up there as one of the best Pixar films ever made, but it never had to be. It just had to be a fun film, and I think for its laid-back tone, its laid-back feel, I think it honestly kind of works, and I feel like people will probably be a little bit too harsh on this film. In fact, when I originally finished this film yesterday, I felt rather disappointed by it, but upon reflecting on it, understanding what it is, I do like this film quite a bit. Even though it's not one of my favorites, there's plenty of stuff that I like more than this. I like things that have a little bit more depth to it, but I think this is still solid nonetheless. Likable characters, good voice acting, beautiful animation, really good music too, and the themes of it are really good too, even though they don't really delve into them that much and they're kind of more surface level. The idea of, not judging people by how they look or where they come from is a really good lesson for kids and for anybody. And I think the film, for the most part, succeeds in that. It just kind of meanders around, but that's ultimately the decision of the film. The point of the film is just to be a fun film where characters just get into unique and interesting situations. There's not really a plot here, and I guess in the end, there didn't really need to be. But as for somebody that likes a little bit more focus in their films, I could have used a little bit more focus. But I think, as most Pixar films do, I think they completely nail the ending of this movie. It really pulled at the heartstrings. It made me really feel like, I had really grown attached to these characters in the short amount of time that I was with them, and I really hated saying goodbye to them. I think Luca is going to be a divisive film for some people. Some people are going to be disappointed in the lack of depth that is typically in a Pixar film. They're going to be disappointed in kind of the story, but I think what's there is really genuinely good with great characters, beautiful animation, music, and just a really fun, uplifting feel to it overall that I think is genuinely infectious. Not my favorite Pixar film, but at the end of the day, that's perfectly fine with me. So anyway, guys, with all that said, I'm going to give Luca a 7 out of 10. Well, guys, I want to thank you for watching this review, and have you seen Luca? If you haven't, I suggest that you guys check it out. Support Pixar, because these guys are just incredible filmmakers. Even when they make something that maybe isn't my absolute favorite, you can definitely see the passion and the love and care that was put into every single frame. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next review.